because this right here looks cool to me. I like the way that all looks. It's a nice little rundown, and eventually, like I said, it'll be turned over into a machine land or factory block look, and this guy won't be here anymore. We're definitely moving this guy somewhere else. Don't worry about him. He's not going to stay here. What's up, people? I'm Xogue, and welcome to my world. We're here, we're doing things back on FTB Infinity Evolved Expert Mode Skyblock. There we go, I nailed them all this time. Aren't you so proud of me? I'm so good at this. Now, don't ask, I don't know. But, I finally have all these guys set up, sort of. They don't have power yet. But as far as the filters and stuff, these guys will insert. All of these guys are exactly the same. All of the bottom row, all of the top, all of the bottom row are exactly the same. All of the second row are exactly the same. And the same with all of these guys. They're all the same all the way across. So I look at the first one, we're good to go. But we have this guy right here, inserting cobblestone, exporting gravel, and gravel is then inserted into this bottom chest right here, and it has an import bus, which we may need to add some acceleration cards onto. I'm not sure at the moment. We're going to play with it and find out. But this guy is exactly the same as the other one, cobblestone in, gravel out, except this is now gravel in and sand out, and this guy has the sand. So we're going to have gravel in this chest, sand in this one. And this one just takes it a step further. Gravel in, or cobblestone in, gravel out. Nope. Gravel in, sand out, and then sand in, dust out. So now this is just kind of working up, and then they'll instantly be taken out, and this guy, of course, has the dust thing on it. But we do need to hook it up with power. This is the first thing we need to do in order to even test it to make sure it works. I don't know how much conduit I have, but I know I need a lot. I think we do have a tesseract to play with, though, so we can do that, and then we can get some of the conduits. This energy conduit, we need more. Can we make 100 of them? We can! Why? Because I actually AFK'd for a while. This is going to eat up a lot. Almost all of our redstone. If we take a look at our redstone, that took 401 redstone. We're down now to 57. We don't even have a full stack of redstone. But after this gets going and we start processing with all of our other sieves, these guys, then we'll start getting a bunch more a lot faster. 5 times faster, in other words. So we're going to be working on that here in a minute, but I do need to hook all of these guys up with power. We need all the power. We need all of it. But this is going to take a while to craft all the clay and everything. So this is, yeah, you know what I'm saying. So now that we're here, I have everything hooked up. Everything is hooked up. We're now gaining gravel, sand, and dust, which is what we needed to start with. I still need to work on getting the netherrack and the, what else is there? Endstone, that's what it is. Okay, so we need to crush endstone, we need to crush netherrack, we need to crush cobblestone all the way down into gravel, sand, and dust, which we've already hooked that part up. We still need to crush the others. Now, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 9 things that we want to go ahead and auto-sieve with our stuff. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to lay some of these guys out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to skip one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to skip one every time. So we know exactly. I don't think I have enough room, do I? I don't have enough room. I need more. I need more room. Crap. How many? I need 3 more rows, I think. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need 2 more rows. 1, 2. Yeah, okay. 2 more rows. All right, let's go get our jungle wood out of our system. The jungle wood. We have, I have some more item conduits crafting up. The scheduled 99, which means it has made 1 item conduit. Just 1 so far, which would give us an even 5. So we need a bunch more. But these guys did finally finish. We are, like I said, way out of the whole redstone situation. But we should have enough to go ahead and hook up the auto sieves. So hopefully by the end of the episode, we'll have all of this hooked up and we'll start getting mass loads of every resource. And we can tear down just about everything over there on the far end where we were processing everything. I don't know if it'll happen by the end of the episode or not, but it should. It should. Oh, I already have a bunch. All I got to do is use my super magic wand thing over here. And we just go Bloop, 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 bloop. Is that enough? I don't know. Is that enough bloops? We got to bloop some more. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Oh, too far. That was too far. That was too far. Oh, now it looks ugly. I got to match it up. I got to match it up. Oh, much better. Much better. Wait, wait, wait. Not quite. Not quite. Not. Oh, oh, oh. Wait. Nope. We're still not quite done yet. Oh, now it's much better. Oh. Oh, feels so better now. Okay. I'm glad no mobs spawned over here because that would have been terrible. Really terrible. Now, what did I say? I needed 2 more rows, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can count to 5. We're super amazing like that. We can totally do that. Did I scare any of you when I did that? It was a sudden loud burst of noise coming out of my mouth and into your ears. Did that scare? No, no, not even a little. Oh, maybe just a little bit. Okay, all right, that's cool. I'm good with that. I can work with maybe just a little bit. Now, what we want to do is actually, you see our little dense thing down here. We want to, whoa, super fly mode enabled. We need to disable that. It's a little aggravating. Dense. How many more dents? Oh, we only have 6 dents. And it, oh, actually, oh, remember back before I was like, have I auto-crafted these guys yet? No, I haven't. I actually have done the dents and the smart cables. They are auto-crafted. I just haven't actually made any in a while, and I've only made the basic ones. Whoa, whoa, hey, oh, that's all there is. Oh, 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 I can't do it right now. No crafting CPUs are enabled or available at the moment because this guy's still crafting everything. It's going to take a long time to get through 50 friggin' Enderium ingots because these things take forever in an alloy smelter. That is ridiculous. Ooh, spider falling through the floor. So, well, depends on your perspective, really. That could be the ceiling or it could be the floor. Take your pick. But anyway, so yeah, it's going to be a while before that happens. But we do actually need to go ahead and get some chests. And I'm going to go ahead and manually craft these guys. Well, because we're currently auto-crafting. Our auto-crafting process is a little bit meh. We don't have the option to do 4, do we? We don't. In some mod packs, they actually give you the option to put in logs here and get 4 chests all at one time, which is pretty cool. It's a cool little thing, but it's not really all that needed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It counts a lot slower than Xogue does. My system is a little slow at counting sometimes. But what we want to do, since we have all of these things right here, we want to go ahead and lay a chest right in front, just like we did before, just like that. And background noise is, of course, the thing, but we finished laying down all the chests. Now that's step 1. The next step is to make some of those dense cables. We only have the 6 right now, but let me show you what we're going to do with them, which you might be able to guess, because, I mean, it's pretty much the exact same setup that we have over here. We're just going to continue it down, and by doing so, we give, like, a I don't know what you want to call it, like a grouping. It kind of brings everything together a little bit because they're all kind of sort of the same setup. Overall, it makes it look better. Even though these guys are stacked higher because they kind of need to be in order to crush 3 times or whatever, all the way along the line, it looks more like a processing plant, which is kind of the look I wanted to go for down here off the bat, or at least in the direction. You see how we have our little cross section here. At least in the direction where we do all of this stuff, I kind of want to change all this out and do more machine-y blocks, so it looks like you're entering backstage at a factory kind of thing. Like, so you're seeing behind the scenes, you know, because that's what it's supposed to be. That's what it's supposed to look like. That's the theme I want for back over here. Right now, I'm just using jungle wood because it's kind of what we have, but, you know, we have a lot of it and what we've been using, so it's just kind of comfortable and easy to use. So I've been using that for now, but eventually we will switch it over. We will design things and it'll look awesome, hopefully, in the future, so we can do that. But what we're going to do with these guys is, like I was saying, we're just going to bring this all the way down. I don't know about these chests. I don't think they directly connect to it, so it's fine. Yeah, they don't. They don't. That's okay. And we're going to bring this down as far as we can right now. Right now, it's only 6. So we're only to the 2nd chest. We're almost to the 3rd. We're halfway to the 3rd chest. But, crap, we need a lot more dense cable, which means that we also, we're on to the next step, which is connecting them all, which is basically, now this is a little bit of a it's not really a problem, okay? It's not really a big deal because I can basically do the same thing, like I was saying, to keep everything together and uniform. That's the word I was looking for. I was looking for the word uniform. Keep everything uniform across the board, and that way, you know, it helps the machine look as well. But if we go down here, like we did in the first one, and we can say in and out for each one of these guys, which is kind of a pain in the butt to set up, if I'm being honest, because we use a lot of filters that way. And I can make the filters pretty easily. Have I showed you my overgrown sugarcane farm at its fullest, at its biggest grown peak? Because it's fully grown right now, and I could go chop a whole bunch of it down and throw a whole bunch of sugarcane into my system, which is pretty awesome, actually. We'll do that since we're still waiting for the conduits, these guys right here, to finish up. But they're probably not even close to being done. But we're going to go check that out. But basically, the same kind of deal. We just lay these guys out and say in and out for each one of these. In goes the whatever we're trying to deal, and out has the filter of whatever it can drop. But I don't think I want to do that. Instead, I'm going to end up using a blacklist so that it doesn't extract, like, for example, the chest that we have down below here won't be able to have, in this case, let's say this is crushed endstone that we're getting, right? So we want these guys to be input of crushed endstone. We want the filter on there to say input crushed endstone, you extract whatever. It doesn't matter because nothing else is going to go in this chest. It's extract only. So only crushed endstone is going to be in here, and it's going to go into each one of these guys. Extract is going to be everything. But on the chest down here, since we don't want to have the crushed endstone from this guy go into that chest, we want to accept everything but crushed endstone. So that'll be a blacklist on that chest at the bottom. And that'll work out pretty well. I've done that before. Kind of works. There's my overgrown sugarcane farm. Hello, sugar farm. Sugar! Sugar! Yeah. Yeah. No, I did chop it out of my diet in you know, IRL. It's good to do that, by the way. If you can get away from sugar, I would highly recommend it. Just because... Where did you come from? Stupid Enderman! Ugh. For now, we're just going to put you there. You broke everything! Probably some torches. There's probably... Oh! Glowstone nooks! Wonderful! They don't get washed away by water. That's so amazing. But I can pretty much just come up here. Oh! 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 Stop! There we go. Now we're good. And then we can go over here and turn left and go... If we're straight across, we shouldn't fall off this thing or at all deviate from the center and make it all the way to the end. We did it! We were a little bit off, but it's fine. It's okay. Wait, land. Okay, see if we can do it a second time. Are we straight on? I think we're straight on. We might not be. We might fall on this one. I'm not sure. I think we might be a little bit off. Just a hair. Just a touch. But maybe not. We made it! Yes! Oh my goodness, there's a creeper and I didn't even see it. Oh, yeah, this thing is like a friggin' spawning platform. So as soon as I can make a safe farm for sugarcane, yeah, we might be doing that. But for now, we're going to leave that guy alone. He's going to leave us alone, and we're just going to put all the sugarcane into our system and see about the process on things. Also, I did do something else that I completely forgot about. I forgot to tell you guys that we had an issue. I don't know if you remember, but before, we can put those away too. Before, when I was hooking up the rest of the system, how I was bringing everything from down here in this chest, we had a trash can on the end of here throwing everything away. And I was telling you that I don't know if this guy was fast enough before this guy will pull it into our system. Meaning like the bows and the armor and all that crazy stuff that takes up a huge amount of space. Well, it wasn't fast enough. So I took it off. Here's the bow here, but that's it. That's all that's ever going to go in there. I'm not worried about it right now. Everything is now going into our system. And the reason for that, the reason we can take all those bows and all the armor and everything is because I have this guy right here, which has, except for this one, has the most common materials you're going to find on any mob. The bows, all of them are now gone. And we have all leather and gold things. I need to find a gold chest piece, actually. I don't think I had one, so I put armor. I put iron on for the moment, but I probably have. Yep, there's the gold. Like I said, the most common. That between chain and gold, yeah, it's pretty crazy. And we don't have, well, granted, I did have the iron on here, but that's fine. We'll put that guy in there, and boop. Now all of, you can actually see the gold disappear if we go back in here and say chest. Do, boom, boom. It'll start going really quick, actually. Bink. It should start going really quick. And there it goes. Nope, there it doesn't go. It's still going pretty slow, actually. But you see that it is getting rid of them. Regardless of durability, regardless of enchantments, they're still golden chest plates. all of them are golden chest plates, so it's matching all of them. And I have a fuzzy card on there to disregard any damage value on it. Doesn't matter how damaged it is or anything like that. It's just going to get rid of all of them. So now these guys, because these guys were completely full. I had no room. The types were full in all of them. Every single one was full of types, but now you see they're all green, which means they can all hold more things. And that's pretty much because we got rid of all the bows and a lot of the armor. There's still some armor left in there, but it's fine. It's not gonna hurt too much. Eventually it will. Eventually it will build up over time, but at that time we can manually switch it over or create another export into a trash can or something. We can sort it out that way. But for now we're good. For now we're okay. Alright, well I did think of something we can do while we're waiting. I think they might almost be done. Let's go find out actually. Let's go check the progress of our conduits. Nope, they're not done yet. Still crafting 16 of them. Well darn. But it should be going eventually. These guys just take a very, very long time. Actually, I'm not sure if you get 4 at a time for Enderium or not, but it's still going to take a while. It'll still be a little bit. But in any case, we can actually start providing power to all these guys. So the way we're going to do this is that we can provide power to 2 rows by going in between them like this. So that's how we're going to end up doing this. And I'm not exactly sure how the Ender conduits transfer power, because I know the limit is 20,000, but if you look here, the limit is currently 20,000 no matter what node you look at or what pipe or anything. But I don't know if it's able, I don't think it's able to transmit power per connection. I don't think that's a thing. Although these guys are boosting up like crazy. These guys are filling up like nothing. So it shouldn't be a big deal. But you see, we can provide power to 2 different rows just by going in between them. So if we go every other row, we're saving ourselves in conduits. And you can go bye-bye. Oh, are we going to get the X marks? The stupid X mark? No X marks? Oh, perfect. No X marks. I like it. So we don't have to worry about going down every row. We can go down every other row. Now we're going to get X marks. X marks! Yay! I mean, no. X doesn't mark the good spots in this. X marks the dangerous spots. Why did you choose X? It was supposed to be X marks the spot of treasure, not X marks the spot of crap! So, anyway... moving on, there's another one. Okay, light the torch. Got it. Okay, no X marks. I think we're good on the X marks. Good. Okay, we're just gonna wrap around the outside of this one, I guess. Because we have an odd number, so we weren't gonna be able to do that totally. I guess it would probably be better to not wrap around the outside if we're trying to save conduits, which I am and / not really kind of trying to do. It's not really a huge deal to do that. But for now, yeah, I'm not too incredibly worried about it. Okay, so anyway, we do have 42 more conduits, so we can try to start transferring some of our other power from over here into other types, but I kind of want to do that as I move things over, because this right here looks cool to me. I like the way that all looks. It's a nice little rundown, and eventually, like I said, it'll be turned over into a machine land, or factory block look, and this guy won't be here anymore. We're definitely moving this guy somewhere else. Don't worry about him. He's not going to stay here. We may have him over in the area somewhere, but he's not going to be right in the middle of the walkway, because that's exactly what this is. This is supposed to be the walkway. And I have some ideas, some design ideas, but nothing concrete yet, so I'm not going to go through them. But... yeah, I think this is turning out pretty daggone good. This is our first batch of mass crafting, and eventually we're going to go ahead and put speed upgrades in these guys or some kind of boost, and the same with these guys as well, but we just have to make sure we can keep up with our cobblestone output, and we're going to have to check this guy right here. Well, not that one. This one, to make sure we're still going up. You see how it's taking down, but we need to look at the overall number. 1275 is probably what we want to look at. Now, over a while, 1275, 1275. Okay, I should have it in my brain place now. So we should be good to go. Later on, we'll check that out to make sure the number is still going up rather than down. If it's going down, we have a problem. We have to work on our cobblestone input so that we're not going to run out. But for now, I think we're doing pretty good. But we do need to get the conduits, actually. We need to get more conduits. 16. How fast does 16 Enderium ingots go through? Let's see. No! Oh! Perfect friggin' timing! Did you see that go in there? That was excellent. Excellent. Now we can go ahead and start working on these guys. Now, we can't go in between like we could with the other ones because, like I said, each one of these chests is something different, and each one of these rows is going to be smashing down or sieving something different. So we can't combine them like we could with the power. But it'll be okay. It'll be okay. Now, we go here, and we go here, and we're just going to connect each one of them, and then we'll go through and we'll do everything as far as, like, chopping things down and disabling the one side like I did on the other stuff. But for now, I just got to place all of these guys down. Yeah, okay. No, we're doing fine. We're okay. A stupid hover mode is, like, messing me up. Boom! Oh, wait. Told you it was messing me up. Because, okay, here's the thing. If you have hover mode on and you go over like this, you can't go up an edge until you fully land, which takes a second. Because of, you know, yeah. That's why I keep getting stopped. And that's why I can't move over. But if I turn hover mode off, I can just walk right across it. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty handy little thing. I need these guys. Now we have conduits on all of those and this one. So here, here, here. Oh, I'm glad that placed properly. Here and here. Oh, wait. And we actually do need one here and here, don't we? We does. We totally does. Okay. See, all of those are already disconnected as far as the jump. Okay, good. Good. Our jump still works. The jump features is currently enabled. Got it. Bloop, 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 bloop. And, oh, go away. Bloop. X marks the spot. There's the X. Ow. There's the X mark spot place. And then here, boom, 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 boom. And then one more on the outside. Yay! Okay, this one doesn't even have to be configured as far as disabling the other side. But I do need to get to work. I need a lot more filters, which is why I kind of went through and actually broke all the sugarcane a little bit before. Because we need a lot of filters. A lot of filters. And we currently... You're the ones? Okay, you're the ones. Okay, give me like 100 of them. I don't have 100? I bet you I do have 100. Jungle. Give me you guys. Okay, is that enough? I don't know, but we're going to find out. I need my chisel, and I need to get going on this so I can convert all these back into regular wood since I don't need them anymore. And if I do, I can always chisel them right back, which is kind of perfect. Okay. I think we're ready to get started on this. And wait, blacklist the gravel. Yes. We don't want gravel in there, so this guy is gravel. This guy is going to be sand. We're looking right in here. We're looking right in here for the blacklist. You see this guy's black now? It's blacklist. That makes total sense. Sand, so it's gravel, sand, dust, and stone. Those are the only ones we can do now. We also have dirt, grass, netherrack, end stone, and soul sand to do. So eventually those will all be done. But we got to work on actually auto-processing those and getting those automatically before we can start automatically processing all of them. And we need to do so by the butt ton. So we need to get a lot of those materials. But for now, we're okay. Now, the other thing I have already done is hook this guy all the way across. Really, all we need to do... Oh, I didn't get my my smart cable. I feel like it's like framey or glitchy. It's weird. I think I'm doing too much stuff. It tends to happen in my worlds. If you're not familiar with my worlds, I tend to do a lot of things in them, and I end up, even with my beastly video card, because it's not really a beastly computer at the moment. It's a pretty old computer, so, but my video card can pretty much handle anything I throw at it. And I think it's doing pretty well at the moment, considering everything I have going on. But anyway, now that we have all this stuff hooked in there, what I need to do is go underneath with this and these. I only need the first 4 for now. The others I'm going to leave gone at the minute. You are the first one, right? Because you're already connected and you're that other chest. Yes. So we need to go up to here. Boop. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now what we want to do is go ahead to the first one, which again is right here. We want to go into these guys. Yeah, see, now they're all being seen. Perfect. Excellent, excellent, excellent. This guy is what I say, gravel. Then we have, whoa, sand. And then we have dust. And then we have, stone. There we go. Now we have all of those guys going. So now they should start to process in here, I believe. There we go. Now they're going in there. Why are you not being inserted into here? Oh, I didn't turn you on insert. You're on extract only. I need you on IO. Input output. Is the extract still set up? It is. There we go. Okay, I just need these guys to be set up for in and out. I actually need to go backwards one. And that should work for all these guys. See, that's how you realize your mistakes, you know? It's kind of one of the way it works. One of the ways that it works. 64 already. Holy bejeebers. That's actually stockpiling in there pretty quick. I thought I might have needed some acceleration cards or something, but no, that is working well. All right, go backwards one, backwards one, backwards one, backwards one, backwards one. Okay, there's 2 rows done, just like so. Stupid hover mode is still messing me up. It's pretty crazy. Backwards one, backwards. This is the tedious process I usually skip. I usually don't show you this much, but really we're only doing the 4 rows. I need to do the rest of them too, obviously. But I'll end up realizing those mistakes pretty early on as well. So it's not a huge deal if we don't get them now. But everything else for them is set up. The only thing I'll have to do for the other rows is actually just go backwards for the last 5 rows. And just like we did here, backwards one for all of them, and that will all work as well. But now we're getting all of these materials sent directly into here. Now the problem is, oh, these guys are going to start doing that. I need to get import buses. I didn't even think about that. I forgot about the import bus part. We need to get this going. I really feel like my game is lagging out like crazy. Right now, I only need 4. We're only going to worry about the 4, so process those guys as fast as you possibly can. What do we got? We got 2 processors to make. No problem, because we got 4 of these guys we got to get. That makes sense. Go. There's crafting 2. Crafting 1. Shouldn't take too long. We do have the acceleration cards in there. Not full up acceleration cards, but enough for now. Import. Gimme. Now we're going to run along the side of these guys right here. I feel like this is so friggin' framey right now. It really is. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Those are the 4 we have at the moment. So this guy should be pulling these guys right out of there. We're also going to get a whole bunch of essence berry bushes and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. A lot of the, berry. We might need acceleration cards though. We really might. It should speed up eventually. With these guys right here, the import buses, they start off really, really slow, but then they start to pick up like that. You see how fast it's going now? Do. It should be pretty good. And these guys should probably empty. Probably good to go on these guys. So we should be okay. We shouldn't have to worry too much about the speed, actually. There it goes. Now it's speeding up. Now it's going. Because that has a constant supply of materials to be sent back into our situation. It goes really freaking quick. Which is actually really, really handy as well. So eventually this will be all knocked down as well. This one's going to take a little while. We might want an acceleration card on him, but maybe not. I'm not sure. It should be fine, though. It should be okay. But now we're getting all of these supplies. All of them, including the redstone, which should be skyrocketing. Maybe not skyrocketing. We only have 52 at the moment. But we should be getting a bunch of it, at least. So now we can actually take down everything that we have up top, convert it or transfer it down here. Like the sand and stuff needs to go into our storage. Since we have a deep storage unit, there's no reason to have it up top anymore. There's no reason to have it in the drawers, so we can bring all of that down here as well. We can kind of condense things down. And in the future, let's see, we're going to be working on how to get some of the other stuff. Maybe the dirt and grass. I'm not sure how to get the grass, to be honest. The grass would be a little complicated to automate, I think. How would you get grass, actually? That's a very good question. How do you get the grass blocks like this? Scrap boxes? That's it. We may not be able to automate this guy. We might have set one up for no reason. Because I don't think that's not... I mean, we could do the alchemist chemistry set, I suppose. But I don't know if that's a good thing. Like, getting seeds would be difficult, too. Because how would we get that many seeds automatically? Maybe a planter and harvester for wheat? I guess that would be the only way to do it, right? And we still may not get a huge amount. Not enough to fill 5 of these guys. Unless we made a huge farm of wheat for it. Which we still might do. I mean, think about it. I'm Xogue. I go big. I go really big. So a huge farm for wheat just for the sole purpose of getting enough seeds to convert enough grass to mass produce grass blocks in order to sieve them down for their resources? Yeah, that sounds a lot like something I would do. But I would also need to go ahead and get the dirt for that as well. And this would be a far, far away thing away. So we're probably not going to be doing that for a while. The grass block will probably be all the way down here at the end. And this guy will probably be dirt because that's also going to be near the end. So I'm thinking maybe soul sand. It's going to be either soul sand, netherrack, or endstone that we're going to be doing next. Maybe a couple of them, because I know the netherrack and the endstone are actually similar. They both use barrel recipes, which we can pretty easily do in mass quantities. So it's not going to be a big deal. But anyway, that is about all the time I have for this episode. So if you did like it, don't forget to hit that like button. If you want to see more, you want my videos sent directly to you, then don't forget to subscribe. Comment, favorite, share if you feel like you want to. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Peace out, peeps. There it is. The person in this room right here. Alyssa. Wait. Whoa, no. Whoa, man, we missed it again. Dang it. Go back further so we can actually have time to warn her, maybe. Okay. Nope. Erase it! Did I just cancel? Oh, warn!
Alyssa, can you stand over there? Okay, Max, if that makes you happy. Wow, no, that was close. Thank you, Max.
And she doesn't even question it, just like, how did you know that? Like, that would be the first question that popped into my head. How, Max? However did you know that a toilet paper roll was about to be thrown at my head?